Well, folks, I'm here with the September update. 1 year ago, approximately this week, I was sitting at this bench talking about manufacturing, funding, and Western harmonics. The view hasn't changed a whole lot. Still the same mountains on the north side of town. Still the same beautiful bike path. And, it's taken a while. There's a real balancing act that goes on with how quickly you can get this done versus how quickly the entire situation is going to fund itself so that it can actually go on. Okay, folks, I'm back at the shop here, and I'm on the side of the building where I can roll up the roll-up door and just kind of show the contents inside the building. We are in stock, and we've been in stock for about 2 weeks right now in terms of this particular set of inventory. The air cargo that I brought in just to alleviate some of the priority demand that we had about a month ago has all been assembled and shipped, and out of this group we've got quite a bit that is gone. This is the Zendo cooler. This is what I use to cool the back area. 3000 CFM cooler, has solar battery integrated, and then up there is where we have the panels. Okay, I'm back inside the shop. This is the 1825 exhaust fan. This is the solar powered Gable vent fan. It's a louvered fan for greenhouses. This has been on pre-order, and really, for being as popular of an item as it has been, this guy was on pre-order for a year. We are now manufacturing these again, and we are back in stock with these alongside the hanging fan and the floor fan. This is back in stock. We've sent the first inventory of these guys over to Amazon, and they are now available on Amazon Prime. We would not be in stock if it were not for pre-order and the huge crowdfunding involvement that went on there with folks ordering this stuff on pre-order while we produced it and brought it back into inventory and made it available for the public. But in the meantime, on a crowdfunding level, we moved a mountain. We're late. We are definitely late. And, we've sent out quite a few solar panels. We still have a lot of solar panels that we need to ship. There were hundreds of orders that went out this year to regular customers, both Amazon and on the website for in-stock items. These items have been on pre-order for quite a time. There was a pre-order for product development. There was a pre-order for the first round of production. There was a pre-order to just finally produce these and have them in stock, which is where we're at today. So, all that being said, I think a good field trip is in order. We're going to go out to the barn. We're going to take a look at what's going on with the hanging fan. In the year of the solar horse race, I think it's been probably the top selling item we have. So let's go take a look. And honestly, this is the one that has the priority where folks are really asking for it. And, to anybody that has a horse or has an order, we brought in air cargo. We've had expedited production. We've had expedited sea freight. We've filled 90 pre-orders just in between May and June of these larger fans. So believe me, there has been a lot of progress made with this. But in the meantime, let's go take a look in the barn. Okay, folks, we're back over here at Horse Haven, and I'm here with the update. I'm going to take a second here, and we're going to just do a quick look at the current updates on the fan and installation into a horse run-in shed. This is Zona. Zona just got her fan. Zona's here at Horse Haven in Tucson, and if you look up here on the roof, what I've done is I've just kind of pitched up a couple of fans. So I'm going to run down here to Ranger's stall We're going to take a quick look at that fan, then we're going to come back over here and do a quick comparison, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how to install these. Okay, so here we are. Everybody's over here kind of hanging out by the fan. And what we had on this original fan is a cord that was sort of hard to connect and disconnect. We didn't have a cord keeper on here, so if you had any extra cord, which is kind of flopping around. And then looking at this fan, it's been in the stall here for about 120 days. And you know, it's starting to get dusty. The finish on it, that original nickel finish that we came out with, is great for certain usages, but you know, is also a little bit prone to rust. So we've gone ahead and changed that finish. So anyway, these guys hanging around. We're going to head back down here and take a look at the fans that are further down there, which are the Gen 2 series. Okay, these fans really help with the flies. What we've done is I've gone ahead and put in a few more here at Horse Haven. This is the new version of the fan. We've gone to a black finish. We've also changed the blade to have it be a quieter running. Gone ahead and included the cord keeper hooks onto the back of the fan so that you're able to wrap any excess cord that would normally be not needed just onto the back of the fan. And then on a metal structure like this building, gone ahead and just installed this with a C-clamp. This is just a C-clamp that was picked up over at Ace Hardware. We just got it bolted on. But we do have a couple of holes here where if you have a frame structure for your horses, which is going to be able to, you know, have this just sort of nailed or screwed into place, we have the access holes right there where you can just sort of pass directly through and mount directly onto wood. And then as far as the cord is concerned, I've just sort of run this down along. I've looped it right there to keep a little tension on it so it doesn't sag. And then out the back. And we're gonna go now up onto the roof, and I'm gonna show you how we've got it up there. Okay folks, I'm up here on the roof on the back side of the solar panel, which is aimed up here at the sun. I've got the lift bracket on the back of the panel, and what this is just a bracket that's gonna bolt directly onto the back of the panel. This gives you the lift so that it's not laying flat, and we get an improved harvest of electricity to run the fan correctly. And then we've got what's called a ballast mount going on here, where this is just set on the roof, and then I've got a couple of rocks here just to provide a little extra weight to ballast this so that when the wind is really strong, and here in Arizona we can get 70, 80 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour wind gusts with summer monsoons, this will hold everything in place. And the main thing about it is just looking at the roof itself, we have not put any holes in it. You know, this being a boarding facility, you know, you want to be able to have this where you can just sort of put it up and take it down. So that is how we've got this set up here at Horse Haven.